everybody, welcome back to my modern homestead. I'm Janet and I'm glad you've joined me today. We have a big meal today. We're so excited. We're having deer tenderloin, rice and gravy, baby limas, rolls, and whatever else the hubs decides to pull out. So the first thing I want to do though is get our dessert going. Today we're doing a new recipe. I hope it works. I have put it off and put it off. That procrastination. I am making fig bars. So the first thing we need to do is to get our crust ready, and the first step for that is to melt 1 cup of butter. While the butter is melting, I'm going to go ahead and add 1/2 cup of sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg into our mixing bowl. And then when the butter is melted, we'll add that to here and mix well. Okay, let's get the melted butter into the sugar and nutmeg. We'll just whisk it around and let the sugar dissolve. There are a few little chunks of butter, it's fine. Alright. I said let the sugar dissolve. I don't know why I said that. Doesn't have to be dissolved. Okay, let's add in our flour. This is 2 cups. Switch over to a spoon. The oven's ready. This is basically just a shortbread. I almost forgot the vanilla. You can do 1 to 2 teaspoons. Craziness.
Easy peasy.
Somebody just walked in the door. You start talking desserts and look who shows up. We have the dough ready. So let's just spread it into the bottom. I have a 9 by 13 dish. I've just lined it with some parchment paper and we're just going to press it down. At 350 degrees, and we'll put this in there for about hold on, thought so, I just wanted to check, 10 to 15 minutes, or just until it starts looking set in the middle, where it's not jiggly or wet. It won't be jiggly, but where it's just not wet. Okay, now for the filling, I am using some fig butter I made. If you do not have fig butter or cannot find fig butter, try fig jam or fig preserves. It will have the same effect. You just want almost a thick paste or jam in there. So that will be the filling. There's nothing left to do because it's already made. Let's go ahead and get the topping ready because this will be quick once that comes out of the oven. For the topping, I have 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of pecans, and they're chopped finely, and also 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'll put all that in our bowl, and I also have 1/2 cup of quick cook oats. Dump those into the bowl, And on the stove, I have 6 tablespoons of butter melting. So when that's all melted, why am I using the spatula? I should have a fork for this. When that butter is done melting, we'll pour it in here. It mix it all up, it'll be ready. Okay, let's pour in the melted butter and get this all mixed up. I'm going to tell you too, if you would like, you can add a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon to this. Oh, that would be so good. But my fig butter already has cinnamon in it, so I'm not adding any extra to it. This is super simple. You just mix it up well, and this will be the crumble that you will put on top of the bars. If you do not have fig jam or fig butter, you can take 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of boiling water, and a cup of dried figs that are chopped up, and boil those down until you have a thick paste, and use that for your filling. That's also a really good option. So there is our topping. Set this to the side and let the cookie part finish. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the cookie part is done, so I don't know if I'm supposed to wait until it cools off or put it on hot. We're just going to go for it. Let's see what happens. Let me grab a spoon real fast. I can't wait. Uh-oh, maybe I should have let it cool. Put on the topping. Just take it and just sprinkle it. Okay, camera lady. You braved the road for the first time today to go get the ingredients for me. And I know you're funny about things being even. Does it look okay to you?
Yep, but no, that corner over there.
That better?
Yep.
Okay. Is it oven ready?
Yes, it's oven ready.
Okay, let's put this in the oven for about I don't know, 5-10 minutes until this gets kind of golden brown and done and it gets bubbly. It'll be ready. It was totally the wrong time. 15 to 20 minutes. Oh my goodness, guys, come in close. See how it's bubbly? And this is starting to get golden on top. That's how you know it's done. These are going to be so good, guys. We're going to let them cool for an hour and then they will be ready to cut. You can cut these as big or as small as you would like. So, we'll be back. Sorry, my husband's on the phone for work. We'll just do the best we can. Today, I want to show you a little experiment we're doing. I don't even know if it'll make it to you, but we're going to try it. I have made my bread recipe, and I'll put the recipe down in the description box, but it has been rising. So we're going to dump it out, and I'm going to pat it out, because we're going to, if you've ever seen monkey bread, it's kind of like that. I'm just going to pull the pieces apart. So first thing we need to do is actually cut our dough. And we want to make about 1-inch cubes. I used to do this with frozen bread dough, but I cannot find frozen bread dough anymore. I don't know what the problem is. I can find biscuits and rolls, but not just plain dough. Alright, now in my bowl I have a fourth of a cup of, it's supposed to be fresh parsley. I don't have fresh parsley, so I actually used 4 teaspoons of dried parsley and 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. You can use Romano, it's so good. A half a teaspoon of onion powder and a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then I have 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Just pour that in and mix it around. And then we're going to take our bread dough chunks and toss them into this. I forgot, I used to use 2 pounds of dough, 2 loaves. So I might have made a little extra and greased too many muffin tins, but that's okay. Life happens. Just drop these down in there. They will stick together somewhat, but they'll come apart once you start tossing them. My oven is already heating up to 375. I'm just going to toss these gently into the butter and herb mixture. Just kind of pull them apart as you go. Once they get greased, they'll stop sticking together as much. Let's drop these in the tin. Let's just start with the 3 at a time. Stuttering, guys, what in the world? Now, we'll just sit these here and just let them rise for about 20 minutes or until they're doubled in size. This bread dough, it rises really quickly, so you see this one, it's already poking up above the muffin tin, so they won't take too long. I doubt we'll have to let them sit 20 minutes, but with your dough, just until it's doubled. Alright guys, since I've decided to throw the rolls in here in this video, we're just going to go ahead and cut these bars. Let's see. I think what we'll do is cut them halfway once, and then cut each half in half. My husband sharpened my knives the other day. He did an outstanding job. These things cut so nicely now. Thank you, honey. Let's see, cut these 3 times. Oh, they're coming out so pretty. So excited. You guys, look how pretty. So exciting. Now, our rolls are still rising. They should be done in just a few minutes. It's gonna be a great dinner. Slightly creepy. Guys, I don't know that these have actually doubled in size, but my family's hungry. They say in the oven. So let's put them in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until golden brown. Okay guys, I didn't know if you had seen this in that last little bit of the video, but this is the deer that we're cooking tonight. This is deer tenderloin, and our favorite way is just to dice it, I mean not dice it, but to slice it into medallions, and then I put it into some seasoned flour. I put all sorts of seasoning in here. It's the whole spice cabinet. Anyway, just thought you might want to know in case you saw it and were curious. Too many things going on in the kitchen. These got just a little too done, but it's okay. They will still be delicious. Look how pretty. I'm excited. Dinner's going to be great tonight. So good. Supper is done finally, and it is still daylight by some miracle. I did not plan on cooking all of this, but my dear honey, I couldn't say no to him. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today, and until we meet again, may you be blessed.